राधा रमण हरि बोल।
जय राधा रमण हरि बोल। जय जय राधा रमण हरि बोल।
जय राधा रमण हरि बोल। जय जय राधा रमण हरि बोल।
जय राधा रमण हरि बोल। जय जय राधा रमण हरि बोल।
जय जय राधा रमण हरि बोल। जय जय राधा रमण हरि बोल।
जय जय राधा रमण हरि बोल। जय जय राधा रमण हरि बोल।
जय जय राधा रमण हरि बोल। जय जय राधा रमण हरि बोल।
जय जय राधा रमण हरि बोल। जय जय राधा रमण हरि बोल।
जय राधा रमण हरि बोल। जय जय राधा रमण हरि बोल।
जय राधा रमण हरि बोल। जय जय राधा रमण हरि बोल।
हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल।
हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल। हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल। हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल।
हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल। हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल। हरि बोल हरि बोल बोल बोल।
हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल बोल।
हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल।
हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल बोल।
हरि बोल हरि बोल
हरि
हरि
बोल हरि बोल।
बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल।
हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल।
जय जय राधा रमण हरि बोल। जय जय राधा रमण हरि बोल।
जय जय राधा रमण हरि बोल।
जय जय राधा रमण हरि बोल।
जय जय राधा रमण हरि बोल।
जय जय राधा रमण हरि बोल।
जय जय राधा रमण हरि बोल।
ओ राधा रमण हरि बोल।
जय जय राधा रमण हरि बोल।
जय जय राधा रमण हरि बोल।
जय जय राधा रमण हरि बोल।
ओ Haribol.
As you leave the hall when the program is over, you will be given a prasad which has been blessed by Pujya Dada. You will also be given a box dinner and a very special gift. Make sure you take all these 3 gift items before you go. Lastly, I have a very special request to ask all of you. Whenever Pujya Dada enters the stage, please stand up and give him a rousing hand of applause. We'll now begin the singing of our devotional songs. Our chief singer today, unfortunately, has been held up, and that's the reason why we are starting a little late. He's actually helping Dada. So we are going to start our program with our 3 singers here who are also very talented. 4. Oh, I'm sorry. Now we have 4 singers. And the 4 singers are Mr. Jatin Hira, Dr. Manohar Avatramani, Mr. Raju Mukhi, and Mr. Shri Panchwani. The special singer who will be coming in today, I'm sure he'll come in a few minutes and join us. His name is Dr. Harish Vaswani. He has come all the way from London, England. He is a doctor by education, a music composer and a singer. His melodious voice follows Dada as Dada travels to various countries of the world. He is a devoted follower of Pujya Dada's teachings, which has led him to compose music to both the Sindhi and the Hindi lyrics written by a Pujya Dada. Our Dada is also a poet. At the tabla, we have Mr. Ajit, a renowned tabla player in Chicago. After the bhajan singing, we'll be showing 2 videos, and one will be on the Sadhu Vaswani mission in Pune, and the other will be about our Pujya Dada J.P. Vaswani. We'll now begin the program. Thank you for your patience.
But thank you for coming, first of all. Before I introduce our chief guest, Mayor Craig of Hanover Park, I'd like to make a special mention of Charlotte Pruss, who is here, who is our village clerk from the village of Oak Brook, as well as Stan Pruss, who is the chairman of the Oak Brook Civic Association. As you can tell, I'm wearing 2 hats today. First of all, as your village president, I welcome each one of you. Secondly, as a fellow devotee of Dada Vaswani, I also welcome you on behalf of the Sadhu Vaswani Center. I didn't know you were here, Jim. Could you stand up and be recognized? Yeah. Jim Nagel and his wife. They've been so gracious, so caring, so compassionate to each one of us. Jim and his wife own this Drake Hotel, which, as you know, for several years was closed. And they have moved mountains and heavens to make it so beautiful after it's been out for so many years. And I'm so grateful, not only on behalf of myself personally, on behalf of the center as well as the village of Oak Brook, for putting up such a beautiful show this evening for us. I truly appreciate it. Yeah. Now coming to the task that I have been given, which is to introduce our special guest, our chief guest, Rodney Craig, who is the mayor or the village president of Hanover Park. It's really a distinct honor to have Rodney Craig with us today. He is in his 3rd term in Hanover Park. I'm struggling in my 2nd term, and how you do the 3rd term. Not only he is in his 3rd term in Hanover Park, he has so many other assignments that he has picked up in so many committees, including the DuPage Mayors and Managers Conference, of which he was a president a couple of years ago. And he continues to serve in several committees. We serve together in the Intergovernmental Planning Committee as well. And he truly has performed both in the DuPage Mayors Managers Conference as well as the Hanover Park with dignity and distinction. I'm so proud to have a friend of the caliber of Rodney. He served in many other capacities, as you mentioned. He is chairman of the Metropolitan Mayors Caucus Diversity Issues Task Force. He's also the member of the board of directors of the Illinois Municipal League And as I mentioned earlier, he was a president of the DuPage Mayors Managers Conference in 2012 and 2013. DuPage Mayors Managers Conference is a coalition of 33 municipalities in DuPage, of which one of them is Oak Brook, as you know. And I'm so proud of the accomplishments he has had in this field. How he does all these things with so much responsibilities that he has in Hanover Park, building up the town and doing as well as he does there, I can't answer that question. I just don't know how he does all this thing. The only thing I know well is that he's a decent human being, having worked with him for 4.5 years now, an honorable man, a hardworking man, and has a very kind and understanding heart, something that a cardiologist like me, a little one, can understand, and I get the vibrations that he is a tremendous human being, and I'm so proud to introduce to you Mr. Rodney Craig.
Such an honorable introduction from such a quality and honorable peer of mine, Gopal Amalani. We've worked well together. We continue to surprise one another when we show up, and Gopal, thank you for that wonderful introduction. I don't know that I'm worthy of all that. There's much to do in our communities to raise the esteem of one another, and we model that by our giving and assuring ways to serve all folks in our communities. Dada, I'd like to welcome you to our communities, to DuPage County, to Oak Brook. We serve one another smartly, and I'm quite honored to be a part of this event. Gopal, to be considered, and you were twisting my arm a little bit to show up, but I was more than honored to be here. You talk about a heart. You certainly have that heart, the heart for the people of Oak Brook and the heart for the people of this community and the surrounding area. So I look forward to good things, working hard together. And he wonders how I do all these things. Well, I look at leadership and I look at serving our community and serving the people of a very diverse DuPage County as an enjoyment. I retired from that four-letter word called work. I retired from 39 years of serving the people of this country working for the FAA. I was a many-year employee of the federal government. And when I retired, I now enjoy what I do. And the cardiologist that Gopal is, he always worries about me because I'm very passionate about my what we're working for and together. But my passion is a passion of love and caring and hope for all those that live within our communities. And so as a result of that, I create stress in others somehow for those to become aligned and support one another. And so Gopal sees that, and so I'm always happy when he's around. It's nice to have a cardiologist in the room. So thank you for the invitation. I'm quite honored. Have a nice evening.
But nobody like Rodney Craig, nobody. He is a true public servant who serves with compassion and caring and concern for his residents, and I'm so proud of Rodney. Thank you for coming and joining us this evening. Now they have given me an easy task of introducing Dada, who everybody knows. Everybody around the globe knows Dada. And Dada, on behalf, again wearing two hats, on behalf of the Sadhu Vaswani Center of Chicago and the village of Oak Brook, it gives me tremendous honor to welcome you back to Oak Brook. Fellow devotees of the Lord, today is truly a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity for all of you to see, hear, and be blessed by Dada. Dada, as you all have so far understood, for so many years that Dada has been coming to Chicago, is a living spiritual saint. I was lucky enough to have met Dada in 1993 at the insistence of my wife, who asked me to come to listen to Dada at Hinsdale Community Center right around the corner here when he came here to speak on stress management. And I actually told my wife, I don't have any stress. Why do I have to listen to a talk on stress management? You do, I told her. But she insisted, and sometimes you can't say no to your spouse, as you all know. Yeah. So I went there, and since our meeting then, Dada, in 1993, there has been no going back. He has taken this little one, this imperfect one, under his wings. He has molded me. He has groomed me. He has scolded me once in a while in a nice way. And he has shown me the way. Dada, for the few of you who may not know Dada, is a true symbol of simplicity, humility, and purity. He has dedicated his life to spreading the global message of peace, understanding, animal welfare, and I might add human welfare as well, caring, compassion, and service to all our families, our communities, and all of humanity. He has earned the praise and respect of Dalai Lama, the late Mother Teresa, the late Pope John Paul II, and all the peace lovers all over the globe. Our beloved Dada is a recipient of several awards, including the Lifetime Achievement Award at the First World Parliament of Religion and the Youth Peace Award from the United Nations. He's the author of over 150 books. Can you believe it? He is still writing books at the age of 96 year young. Continues to write several books a year. And at this age, as you can see, he continues to travel around the globe, captivating the hearts and minds of people wherever he goes. Dada has spoken at numerous international forums, including the United Nations and the British House of Commons. This evening promises an evening of a lifetime for each one of you, and let's join our hands together to welcome Dada Vaswani.
Friends and fellow devotees of the Lord, namaskars to every one of you. It is such a joy to be in your midst this evening. Let my first word be a word of gratitude. I feel grateful to the organizers of this evening's beautiful meeting. I feel grateful to the Sadhu Vaswani Center of Chicago, presided over by His Lordship the Mayor of Oak Brook, Dr. Lal Malani. I have known him over the years, and I know that his life is a line of many virtues, many qualities of head and heart. He spoke certain words concerning me, words which I have done nothing to deserve. I am but a simple man, a simple pilgrim who keeps on wandering from place to place, from country to country, going wherever the Lord take me, going in search of fellow pilgrims in whose hearts there may be a deep hunger, an intense thirst for the higher, the spiritual values of life. I feel grateful to the chief guest of this evening's beautiful meeting. I am a little hard of hearing. I did not get his name properly. I feel grateful to him when I heard the few words that he spoke, I said to myself, here is a man with a rich mind, a kind, compassionate heart, and a radiant simplicity. Sir, I feel so happy that you have come and blessed us this evening. I feel grateful to all the members of the Brook committee who have helped in organizing this evening's meeting. They all believe that a happy person is not a person in a certain set of circumstances, but rather a person with a certain set of circumstances. They believe that the three things worth having are happiness, freedom, and peace of mind. And they can be had only by giving them to those around them. I feel grateful to my very kind and generous host, His Lordship the Mayor Dr. Lal Malani, and his dear devoted wife, Mrs. Neetu Lal Malani. Both of them are pictures of loving kindness and rich hospitality of the heart. I feel grateful to Dr. Ramesh Chablani and Dr. and Mrs. Asha Chablani. I feel grateful to Dr. Dada J.P. and Dr. and Mrs. Kavita. I feel grateful to Dr. Satin Doshi, to Dr. Sunil Lilla, to Dr. Ram Hari Bindi, and Dr. Vikram Gandhi, Dr. Nabil Barkat, to Dr. Ping. They all have taken such wonderful care, such loving care of this body. I feel grateful to Brother Harish Vaswani, who comes all the way from London with his songs. He has taken us to a land where beauty smiles and wisdom is radiant. I feel grateful to every one of you who have spared your precious time, come here to listen to my broken words and to give me the blessings of your brave, beautiful heart. I have been asked to give a very short talk on Stay Connected, which will be followed by a question and answer session. If I were asked to give you a summing up of all that I have to say to you this evening, in a few simple words, I would give you the summing up in 2 words. The words are stay connected. Stay connected. The solution to all the problems that afflict humanity is in these 2 words. Stay connected. Stay connected. The secret of the truly spiritual life is given us in these 2 simple words. Stay connected. Stay connected. Psychologists tell us today that loneliness is a growing disease. People live in families and yet feel lonely. They go to offices heart, they feel so lonely. They go to camps and yet feel lonely. They mix with people, but in their hearts they feel so lonely. Why? What is the reason? The reason is that we are not connected. The reason is that we are not connected with the one who will never let you feel lonely. Stay connected. Stay connected with Him who is the source of all that is, and whom the scriptures have described as Satyam, Shivam, Sundaram, Pavitram, Purnam. Truth, goodness, beauty, purity, and perfection. Whenever we are in need, whenever we find ourselves in a difficult situation and we need help, we go everywhere else. We go to the police, we go to doctors, we go to lawyers, we go to everyone, but we do not go to the one in whom is a solution to all our problems and who is waiting for us, who through the centuries has been trying, has been wanting us to go to Him. Sarva dharman parityaja mamekam sharanam vraja. Arjuna, renouncing all rights and rich duties, come unto me for single refuge, and I shall liberate you from all bondage to sin and suffering. Sri Krishna is calling every one of us. Call Him by whatever name you will. Call Him as Sri Rama, call Him as Guru Nanak, call Him as Jesus, call Him as Zoroaster, call Him as Baha'u'llah, call Him by whatever name you will. Names do not matter. It is the Spirit that counts, and the Spirit is one. He is calling you, calling every one of you. He is knocking on the door of our hearts, but we do not open the door. Stay connected. Stay connected. That is the greatest blessing of life. A man may be connected and have nothing, yet he is wealthier, he is richer than the man who has the whole world but who is not connected. I went to a house. It was a very big house. It was a big bungalow, but it was dark. And I asked the reason. They said the reason is that we have not yet been connected to the electric supply corporation. So the bulbs are not working at all. We are like that. The bulb is there. The tremendous power. The powerhouse is there within us. But we are not connected. We are not connected with the powerhouse. Connect yourself with the powerhouse. The powerhouse is within you, within every one of us. We are not connected with it. Among other methods of connection, there are these three: meditation, prayer, and contemplation. In meditation, we sit in silence, and in silence, we keep on sinking deeper and deeper within ourselves. We sink deeper and deeper until we arrive at a level where we look at God, and God looks at us. That is meditation. Prayer is very much like a friend comes and meets you. will find it natural to discuss with him your plans and your programs, your desires and your needs, your aspirations and your achievements. You will talk to him. You will ask him to help you. Do likewise with God. That is offering a prayer to God. In prayer you speak to God. But the difficulty is that when we pray, immediately after praying, we open our eyes and attend to other things. That is not right. When you pray, after prayer you should wait. You should sit in silence for a while, because God wants to give you an answer. We don't hear the answer. We don't listen to that answer. We should wait for a while in silence. God speaks to us not in words, but through ideas. We will get an idea, an answer to our prayer. Meditation, prayer, and contemplation. In contemplation, we approach God. We have nothing to say to Him. We have nothing to do. We are simply caught up in love. We are overwhelmed by love. Usually we talk of love, we hear of love, we read of love, but we do not know what love is. We come to know what love is when we receive the love of God in contemplation. For this, it is necessary to stay connected. There was a little girl. She said to her father, "Daddy, you say God listens to our prayers, but there are so many people, they must be praying at the same time. How is it that one God could be listening to the prayers of all the people?" And the father said to the girl, "My child, God knows how to multiply Himself. He knows how to multiply Himself. He has so multiplied Himself that God is with each one of us. The physical heart is on the left side of the body. In line with the physical heart, at the center is the spiritual heart. In the spiritual heart, there is a cave. It is known as Hridaya Gufa. There is a cave, and God sits there in that cave and listens to all our prayers. He listens to every whisper of the human heart, and He answers. His answers are more than one. He either says, "Yes, my child, what you ask for shall be given to you. It is for your own good." Another answer He gives us is, "No, you are asking for what is not good for you. I will not grant it to you." I remember when I was a boy, I used to go to the school. My school was at a distance from my home, and I used to go by tram to the school. And I said to myself, this tram driver keeps on coming up and down. He doesn't have to pay anything for the ticket. He just keeps on moving in the tram up and down. God, when I grow up, make me a tram driver. As a little child, I asked God to make me a tram driver. I'm happy today that He did not make me a tram driver. There are so many prayers that we offer to God. He says, "No, my child, you do not know what you are asking for." God is called Kal Drishti. He knows the past. He knows the present. He knows the future. He knows what is good for you. Therefore, many of your prayers will not be answered. It was Jean Ingelow who prayed, I've lived long enough to thank God that all my prayers have not been answered. God has a variety of answers to some of our prayers. He says, wait, this is not the time. When the time comes, I will grant what you ask for. There is an answer which he gives. He says, what you are asking for is not enough. I will give you more than what you are asking for. His answers are manifold, but we should wait and listen. My friends, my time has traveled fast. In the time that is yet left to me, I would wish to pass on to you a few practical suggestions on how to stay connected. The most important thing is that you should stay connected. Stay connected all the while, all the time. Keep on doing your work. But in the background of your consciousness, let there be the thought of God. That is why we have been born as human beings. This is the privilege that is granted to every human being, that he can stay connected all the while. This is something which an animal cannot do, which only human beings can do. Any other creature cannot do it. As I said, in the time that is yet left to me, I would wish to pass on to you a few practical suggestions. Practical suggestion number 1 is, open the day and close the day with prayer. In the morning and at night, either sing a song or recite to yourself a poem. Open the day not with the worries that you had yesterday, not with the fears that you had yesterday, not with the thought of the problems that you had yesterday. Open the day with a prayer. Likewise, at night, close the day with a prayer. It has been rightly said that prayer is our highest privilege. Prayer is our greatest responsibility. Prayer is our greatest power which God has put into our hands. This reminds me of the words of a scientist. Babson is his name. He is a great statistician. And it was Babson who said on one occasion, he said, the greatest and the most unused power in the world is the power of prayer. Practical suggestion number 2, every morning as you wake up, pick up a line, pick up a thought of a great one, pick up a line from a scripture which is dear to you. Repeat it to yourself 5 times, 10 times, then leave your bed. A line such as, what doth it profit a man if he gain the whole world and lose his soul? Repeat it 5 times, 10 times, then leave your bed. And then during the day, even when you are working, repeat the line, if possible, after every hour. That will keep you in a state of recollection. It will keep you in a state in which you, in the background of your consciousness, will be thinking of your God. Take up a line from the Gita, take up a shloka from the Upanishads. The shloka that I repeated a little while ago, Sarva Dharman Parityajya Mamekam Shavan Virja renouncing all rights and rich duties. Come unto me for single refuge, and I shall grant you liberation from all sin and suffering. Of this have no doubt. What a tremendous promise this of the Lord to each one of us. Every one of us has sinned. Every one of us has done many wrong things. But the Lord says, I shall forgive you. I will take upon myself the burden of all your mistakes, and you will be free. But keep on repeating it throughout the day, if possible, after every hour. That may be difficult in the beginning, but you can repeat it at least 5 times every day. The first time as you wake up in the morning, the second time as you are about to take breakfast, the third time as you are about to take lunch, the fourth time as you are about to take dinner, and the 5th time as you are getting ready to enter into the realm of sleep. If you practice this, I think, within a short time, you will form a habit, and you will find it so easy. So many of my brothers and sisters, when they eat, they do not offer a prayer of gratitude to God. They just eat as though they are animals. We should feel grateful to God. I am told about 3 or 4 billions of people, of human beings, they don't get proper food every day. God gives you food. It is His mercy. We should feel grateful to Him. At least for 5 times every day, you must offer, you must repeat the line with which you woke up in the morning. Practical suggestion number 3. Before you go to sleep, read something positive. Some positive literature. Carry that with you in the realm of sleep. You will find that your dream consciousness will change. Your dream consciousness will become new. Practical suggestion number 4. There are people who wish to know God. If you want to know God, you must love God. The way to knowledge is the way of love. Have you ever told God, I love you? You have said, God, you have said to your boyfriends and to your girlfriends that you love them. But have you ever said to God, I love you? God, I want to love you more and more. I want to love you more than anything in the world. I want to love you to distraction. I want to love you to intoxication. Grant me pure love and devotion for your lotus feet, and so bless me that this world bewitching Maya may not lead me astray. Have you ever offered a small prayer like this? My friends, there was a young man. He came and said to me, you ask us to tell God that we love Him. If so many people tell Him that we love Him, will we not feel bored? And I said to him, do you have a girlfriend? He said, of course I have a girlfriend. And I said to him, suppose your girlfriend did not tell you on a particular day that she loves you. Would you feel bored or would you feel disturbed? He said, if she did not tell me I love you, I would feel hurt. Then I said to him, God too feels hurt. If we do not go to him and say to him, I love you, all that God expects of us is our love. He does not want anything else. He does not want our social institutions that we build. He doesn't want anything except the love of our hearts. In India, they have simplified the word I love you. They say Ilu. I for I, L for love, U for U. Ilu. They say to each other, they say to each other, Ilu, Ilu. God also wants to be told, Ilu, God, I, Ilu, God, Ilu. Right now, in the heart within you can say that, God, Ilu. You will forgive me. God, Ilu. Practical suggestion number 5. Be relaxed all the time. If you want to stay connected, be relaxed all the time. If there is tension, the connection breaks. Be relaxed. Therefore, avoid overwork. Remember, work is not the end of life. Work is only a means. Work purifies our antakarna, our inner instrument. Do your work. Do what it is your duty to do. Beyond that, give time to God. Give as much time to God as you can. Work we have to do. Each one of us has to do his duties. Each one of us has to fulfill his obligations. This world has been called Dharma Kshetra. It is a field of duty. Work is to be done. Work must be done, but within limits. The remaining time that you get, give to God. Practical suggestion number 6. Number 6 is, have you wronged someone? Have you cheated someone? The moment you realize that you have done some wrong, the moment you realize that you have not behaved in the right way, don't wait. Go and ask for forgiveness. That will keep the connection alive. Don't wait. Sometimes we hesitate in asking for forgiveness. We think that we are becoming small in that measure. No, immediately go and ask for forgiveness. The next practical suggestion is, whatever be the work that you do, you may be a teacher teaching a class of students, you may be a lawyer arguing a case in a court of law, you may be a doctor prescribing for your patients, you may be a businessman, you may be a trader. Whatever be the work you do, remember there are always 100 ways of doing the same thing. Even talking. I may talk in one way or the other. There are so many ways of doing the same thing. Some of them are right, some of them are wrong. Only one is the very best. You have to do it in the very best way that you can, because it is your offering to the Lord. Krishna Arpanam, Krishna Arpanam. Arjuna, whatever you eat, whatever you give in charity, whatever austerity you practice, whatever you do, do it as an offering unto me. It is an offering of love to the Lord. Therefore, do it in the very best way that you possibly can. Give to the world the best that is in you, and the best will return to you. And the last practical suggestion, because my time is over, there could be many practical suggestions. I am only suggesting you a few, and that is the last practical suggestion is help others. Help as many as you can to lift the load on the rough road of life. Everyone is a carrier of the Lord. Everyone carries the Lord within the Hridaya Gufa. And you are helping Him, you are only worshipping the Lord. Help as many as you can to lift the load on the rough road of life. This birth has been given to us, this human birth, that we may help each other, become helpers. Make this a rule of your life. I will do as much good as I can, to as many as I can, in as many ways as I can, on as many occasions as I can, and as long as I can. A little child asked its mother, "Mommy, why are we here?" And the mother said, "My child, we are here to help the others." But the child was an intelligent child. He immediately asked, "What are the others here for?" The mother said, "We are here to help others." But what are the others here for? We don't have to put that part of the question. We have only to understand that we are here to help as many as we can, as I said, to lift the load on the rough road of life. Pick up one of these practical suggestions and try to bear witness to it in deeds of daily living. It is life that is needed, not words. It is easy for me to speak words, and it is easier for you to listen to words, but words are not needed. You are not tape recorders. You are not printing machines. You are human beings. Bear witness in deeds of daily living, at least one of these practical suggestions, or pick up some other practical suggestion, but see that your life is transformed. God has given you life. You have to give back to God a transformed life. Once again, I bow down to all of you and seek your blessings. And I pray that some of you may at least do something so that you are always connected with God. Stay connected. Stay connected. Stay connected. I thank you. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Now we shall have a question and answer session. Questions can be asked by anyone. Likewise, answers can be given by anyone. For surely there will be a number of questions to which I may not be able to give adequate answers. And if at any time you find that you have a better answer to give than the one that I have given to a question, kindly don't hesitate in asking for the mic. Nothing will make me happier than to leave this beautiful hall having been enlightened by your wisdom, your experience, your knowledge. Thank you. Question number one.
What things I should look for in my partner, and is it okay to marry a person from another caste? What things should I look for in my partner?
Is he a person of faith? Secondly, is he a person of self-control? Of this, always be sure. And the second part of the question was,
Could I marry somebody from another faith or caste?
if your parents permit you, you can, yes.
Dada, I have a strong soul-to-soul connection with you. Yet I have traveled 600 miles to come to see you. Why am I so attached to your physical form? And why do I feel the pain of separation? She obviously loves you, Dada. Yeah. I have a soul-to-soul, yeah.
You have traveled 600 miles. Do you know how many miles I have traveled? You have traveled 600 miles and you are proud of it. Therefore, I want you to travel still more. To grow in a spirit of humility. Yeah.
Dear Dada, is it possible to get rid of our weaknesses with the help of prayer? And if yes, can you explain how?
Prayer is a tremendous power, as I said a little while ago, but we do not make proper use of it. If you can pray with all your heart, the difficulty is that while we are praying, our thoughts keep wandering. That is not true prayer. Prayer is that which comes out of the very depth of our hearts, when no other thought disturbs us. If you can offer such a prayer, it will work, yes. Sometimes when you offer such a prayer, a tear will drop out of the eye. That will show that you have offered a true prayer. Yes.
Puja Dada Ji, when will there be peace in the world?
When there will be peace in your hearts.
Dada, are deeds, good or bad, carried to the next birth?
They are, yes. As we drop this body and move on to what we call the astral world, we carry our deeds with ourselves. Yes.
Dear Dada, what do you think first when you wake up in the morning and last before you sleep?
As I said, a line, a saying of a great one, or a shloka from a great scripture, and that shapes the entire day. If there is no other line that you can get in the morning when you wake up, these words you can always remember. Dina Bandhu, Dina Nath, Meri Dori, Tere Hath. I gave you those words on an earlier occasion also. O Lord of the lowly, O Helper of the humble, I surrender the thread of my life in your safe hands. Dina Bandhu, Dina Nath, Meri Dori, Tere Hath. You can offer this prayer before you eat your food, your lunch, your breakfast, your dinner, you can offer the simple prayer, Dina Bandhu, Dina Nath, Meri Dori, Tere Hath. Yes.
Dear Dada, why do bad things happen to good people? Is there any reason for this?
Because they are not good enough.
Dear Dada, I always pray to God for beauty and intelligence. Will I become beautiful and intelligent?
You will become beautiful if you pray for beauty. You may not become Miss World.
And intelligent too, though?
Intelligence also, yes. Prayer will give you whatever you ask for. Ask and it will be given thee, are the words of Jesus. He has given this promise in behalf of God to every one of us.
Dear Dada, in addition to human beings, which other forms of life have soul?
Everything has soul. Even the microphone has a soul. Therefore we should touch everything with love, treat everything with reverence. In an ancient scripture we read, in the beginning there was one. Only one. Wherever he turned there was that one. Then that one bethought to himself, I am one, let me be many. Eko ham bahushami. I am one, let me be many. And the one trod the tracks of time. The one entered the fields of space, and this whole universe was born. Therefore, in every atom is the presence of the one. There is nothing but the one. Yes.
Dada, how can I be loved like you are? What do I have to do to be loved?
Wear two types of shoes, as I have done. This is one type, this is another type.
You don't want me to show, right?
Become a masta, become intoxicated. Yes.
Dear Dada, is it bad to be greedy? If yes, is it bad to be greedy for your Guru's darshan?
No. If you are greedy for your Guru's darshan, it is not bad. No.
Dada, what you are today is God's gift to you. What progress you make is your gift to God. How can I achieve this progress? Gift to God.
Learn to give. Start by giving something or the other. Don't go to sleep tonight before you have given something to somebody. Then keep on increasing it. And you will yourself become God-like. To give is to be God-like. Yes.
Dada, what is the secret to staying happy when you are facing a lot of challenges? How do you stay happy?
Don't think of a challenge as a challenge, and you will be happy. Our difficulty is that we think of difficulties as challenges. They are not challenges. They are stepping stones. They wish to take us upward. on the path that leadeth to God. Everything that happens, happens according to the will of the Lord. There is a meaning of mercy in everything that happens. God is all love. He is all wisdom. He is too loving to punish, too wise to make a mistake. Therefore, in everything that happens, there is a meaning of His mercy. Accept it, rejoice, and move forward.
Dada, life is very hard. How many obstacles are there in life?
X number of obstacles.
Dada, I am a yoga teacher. After my class, my students go to the bar for drinks and for non-vegetarian food. What can I do to change this? She's a yoga teacher, but then after the yoga, they do their own thing here.
Don't let them drink while they are doing yoga.
But what about after?
After is their own business.
I hope this is not from my wife, I hope, yeah. Puja Dada, in spite of promising to myself not to be angry at my husband, this promise fails, as though I have no control. What is the solution? How do you control anger?
There was a woman who came to a holy man and she complained. She said, "My husband uses his hand against me. He beats me." The holy man said to her, "Bring a bottle of water, I shall bless it and give it to you." So she brought a bottle of water and the holy man prayed and recited some mantras and gave it back to her. And she asked, "How many times every day may I give water from this bottle to my husband?" The holy man said to her, "This is not for your husband, this is for you. And when your husband, you find him in an angry mood, all you have to do is to take a sip from here and hold it in the mouth. Don't drink it. Only hold the water in the mouth. Because if you hold the water in the mouth, you will not be able to speak anything, you won't be able to answer back, and there will be no beating."
Dada, if the goal of life is to attain God, then should I strive to climb up the ladder of material success that often consumes us, or should I live a simple spiritual life, or should I do something else?
I think the goal of your life should be, you should be able to live a happy life. Happiness is more than anything. You may have all the world, but not happiness. You will not even be able to sleep at night. Therefore, the goal should be to live a happy life. And that you will be able to do when you live a simple life. A life dedicated to the service of God and the poor, yes.
Dada, how does one prevent falling back into negative thinking?
Whenever you get a negative thought, slap yourself. the negative thought would go away. Yes. Don't let the negative thought enter your mind. Once you let it enter your mind, it will become the master of the house. And you will find it very difficult to take it out. There are guests. They call themselves guests, but they come to stay. Don't let a negative thought stay in your mind.
Dada, how does one permanently let go?
Accept the will of God. Supposing you want something, but God does not will it, accept the will of God.
Dada, how does one practically show or practice forgiveness?
You can show forgiveness by being kind to the person. And there was Clara Barton. She was the foundress of the Red Cross movement in England. She got a letter to the effect that she wanted a letter of recommendation for some job for which the other person had applied. So Clara Barton, she called her secretary and said to her, write out a very good letter of recommendation and get my signature and send it to her. But the secretary said to her, have you forgotten that 2 years ago this very woman spread scandals against you? And Clara Barton said, yes, I clearly remember that I had forgiven her. That is forgiveness. Yes. They said, immediately give yourself a slap. I remember when I was a college student, we used to listen to the lecture of the professor. We used to take down notes. But suddenly, out of nowhere, seemingly, out of nowhere, an evil thought would enter the mind. Just at that moment, I would give myself a slap. And my co-students who were sitting by my side, they would ask me, what happened? And I would tell them, it was a mosquito. There is no mosquito worse than an evil thought. Be very careful about your thoughts. Yes.
Many more coming, Dada. How much time do we have, Krishna?
It is 20 to 9.
Yeah.
We can go up to 9. Okay. Let us see.
Huh? Dada said 9. Yeah. Is that okay? Yeah. Oh, okay. Thank you.
They have waited for a year. Let us wait for 20 minutes.
Yeah. Puja Dada, the expectation of the modern world is to do everything as fast as possible. Speed is rewarded. However, our scriptures tell us to slow down. In this environment with spirituality that you are preaching us, what are your expectations and demands from us? Scriptures are telling us to slow down. The world wants us to be faster and faster.
Blend both. Slow down and also move faster. Slow down in matters terrestrial, in matters which belong to this world. Slow down. But in matters divine, in matters which relates to God, run fast as you can. Saint Meena says in one of her songs, the goal is afar. If you would wish to reach it, you must run, you must not walk. You must run.
Dada, when our loved ones pass away, is there a way to talk to them or communicate with them, Dada?
Yes, there are mediums. If you can get a medium of the right type, through him or her, you can talk to your loved one.
Dada, does the soul take birth right or soon after it leaves the body?
It takes quite some time before the soul embodies itself again, except in the case of accidental deaths. If a person has had an accidental death, then he reincarnates soon. But if he has had a natural death, then it takes him a lot of time. Your own dear ones will be waiting for you. They will receive you when you leave this world and enter the astral world. Yeah.
Dear Dada, I have a gift for you and I love you. Can I give it to you now? I want to be loved too. Maria Nova.
If you have as many gifts as there are the people here, you can give me one of them. We must learn to share.
Is she here or she changed her mind? Oh, okay. Her name is Maria Lova. Lova.
So kind of you.
So precious, Mama. Thank you so much. This is for you.
What have you brought? What is it, Doctor?
Thank you.
What is it?
Yeah, shoot it up. They're my favorites. Thank you so much, Dad. I want to be like you.
God bless.
Yeah, fruits, Dada.
Fruit.
Yeah.
Then we can give her
Yeah.
some apples from you.
Thank you so much.
Maria, can you turn around, please?
Thank you. Thank you.
I'm so happy
Thank you.
and I feel grateful.
Oh, me too. I love it. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you. Dear Dada,
You will all get a share at the right time.
this may seem like a silly question, but I need to hear from you. Does the company and people that you keep affect your actions?
Or vice versa. If you are a powerful soul, then moving with the people will affect their lives. Am I clear? Have you understood? It depends upon who is powerful. Is your company more powerful than you are? Or are you more powerful than the company which you keep? There have been, now for instance, Saint Loyola, he used to go and listen to the lectures of St. Francis. Francis was just a professor in those days. But every time that he finished his lecture, Loyola used to utter these words, "What doth it profit a man if he gain the whole world and lose his soul?" Francis was a very popular professor. But these words in due course they changed him. So it all depends who is powerful. If the person with whom you are moving, in whose company you are living, is more powerful than you are, he will change your life. If you are more powerful, you will change his life. Yes.
Puja Dada, should one do Tirtha Yatra in life? And if so, why?
This is Tirtha Yatra. This is Tirtha Yatra.
Beloved Dada, why does consciousness fall to a lower chakra? How can we prevent the drop of consciousness?
The seat of consciousness is between and a little inside the two eyebrows. But consciousness is looking downwards. There are downward chakras. Let the consciousness not look downward, let it look upwards to the plexus of 1,000 petals, and you will be abundantly blessed. Yes.
Dear Dada, how do I deal with liars? People who lie.
Consult a lawyer.
Dear Dada, how do I learn prayers?
By starting to pray. Take up a prayer and start right now. Illu, God, Illu, God, Illu, and you will learn to pray. Yes.
Talking of Illu, Dada, there's a question here. Somebody who wants to give you an Illu rose. Can he or she come and Illu rose? I
Oh
believe
yes,
this would
oh
be-
yes, oh yes. We'll give you an apple in return.
It's doing as good as
Asha Pati. That is an electric rose. And this is an eating rose, eating apple. I'm so happy to see. God bless you. Hikari, Asha, Hikari de Evita.
I believe there is somebody here from Sant Rajendra Singh Mission, Science of Spirituality. Is she still here? She's been patiently waiting to give you an Illu rose as well. This is from Sant Rajendra Singh,
Yeah.
Spirituality, Science of
Yeah.
Spirituality Mission.
Give me another apple, or as many apples as the. Is Santi all right? He's at Delhi?
Yeah, he's in
Delhi.
He's coming in.
Do kindly convey to him my bhakti-filled pranams.
We will do that.
Yeah.
And this is the
Such beautiful roses. Wonderful. Tell him I feel so grateful.
thank you.
Thank you. You will kindly keep these at the lotus feet of Sadhu Vaswani.
Okay.
And take this hand. I'm so happy. So
Thank you
happy.
very much.
What a beautiful गीता तो की है
ठीक है दादा ताज
मुखे करो एप्पल
मेरे तो की है Seek your blessings for all.
is Atlanta close to Chicago? I see. Huh. Very
600
nice.
miles down.
600? How do you close?
Next year, Dada, will you please come?
Yeah. How do you close this? Very nice. Very nice. Thank you.
Dada, please bless Sean and Shreya. They put it
Bye-bye. Thank you.
here.
Thank you. We have only
Yeah,
10.
just
8 minutes
two
more.
more.
Yes,
One is actually not a question, it's just a statement.
yes.
Dearest Dada, I love you and I am blessed to have met you, and I will follow your teachings always.
Thank you. They are not my teachings, they are my master's teachings. Yes.
And the last question, Dada, is there a way to talk to your loved ones who have passed away
Yes.
without a medium, on our own, or directly, or how?
And you cannot be sure if you have got the person with whom you wish to talk, because there's a lot of impersonation on the other side. People call Gandhi. Gandhi passed away so many years ago, do not know where he is now. But somebody or the other impersonates himself as Gandhi and he appears. He says, I am Gandhi, what is it that you want of me? So it's always good to have the right type of medium, because on the other side he will know who it is who is speaking to you. Yes.
Okay, I think I'm finished with most of the questions. If I missed one or two, I apologize, but I believe I've covered all the questions. May I now request our chairman, Sadhu Vaswani Center, Prakash Jotwani, to give us a vote of thanks.
I feel grateful to every one of you for the questions that you have asked. Your questions have taught me many things, and I feel grateful. Yes.
Yeah, Prakash?
Prakash.
Our revered Dada, respected Krishna Kumari, distinguished guests, fellow devotees of Lord, and my dear friends. It is indeed a privilege to have this opportunity to express our deep gratitude to our beloved Guru, Dada, for coming to Chicago and enlightening us with his profound wisdom, knowledge, and providing comfort to us by answering our burning questions. With folded hands, I bow down my head in deep gratitude. My words may not be capable of communicating our sense of gratitude to respected Krishna Kumari, a true image of service and sacrifice. We are grateful to the President of Brook, Dr. Lal Malani, his wife Neetu Lal Malani, for being such great hosts for our beloved Dada and taking care, excellent care, of Dada and all the guests. We really are very grateful. We are most grateful to Chief Guest Honorable Mayor Craig and Acharya Shankarji from Chinmaya Mission, Mrs. Sushma Advani, who is the President of the Sindhi Association, and all other distinguished guests. I apologize for not being able to mention all the names, but we are very, very grateful. I would also like to thank you all for joining us this evening. We are grateful to all doctors, as Dada mentioned, we are grateful to all doctors who have attended to the medical needs of our beloved crew. I would like to express deep appreciation to all members of the Sadhu Vaswani Center Committee. They have worked very hard, with dedication and devotion, to make this program possible. I'm really grateful to them. I'm also grateful to all the volunteers. In addition to the committee members, we have so many volunteers who have worked very hard. I'm really grateful to all of them. Thanks to the hotel ownership management, Mr. James Nagel, beautiful wife, and your managers, Brad and Carlos, and all other staff. They have been wonderful. They have been fabulous. They have helped us so much. We really appreciate that. At this time, I would like to request our Puja Dada to bless the prasad for distribution to all the attendees. Dr. Nargis Avataramani will bring the prasad.
Also, Chairman Prakash, just very quickly, grateful to and thankful to the media who is here. Channel 7 came here as well. Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Vandana is here from TV Asia,
Okay, yeah.
as well as Suresh Bodiwala is here as well, I believe. Well, right there.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, we are really
Thanks to the
grateful.
media for participating this evening.
Participating. Thank you very much. And the prasad and box dinner will be distributed outside the room. Before leaving, kindly stop at the bookstore. That will be against bookstall will be open, and please stop. And again, I thank every one of you. I again thank and grateful to Puja Dada.